Hello everyone, I'm Manuel, the FluencyBringer, and this is episode 24 of the Fluency Podcast. In today's episode, we're going to talk about the existence of English to Spanish cognates. If you're learning a second language, especially the Spanish language, probably you're going to have a hard time memorizing all these vocabularies and all these words that you need to become fluent in this language, right? Well, let me tell you that if you are a native English speaker or you have English as your second language, then it's very easy to learn the Spanish language. You just have to focus on learning English to Spanish cognates. What is a cognate? In short, cognates are words that have the same etymological origin. They are words in one language that look similar to words in another language and share the common root from an old language such as Latin. Let's start by discussing perfect cognates. These are words that are spelled the same in both English and Spanish, and they mean the same thing, but the pronunciation is different. Some examples of these are animal, animal, doctor, doctor, ideal, ideal, agenda, agenda, brutal, brutal, conclusion, conclusión, confusion, confusión. Now, beside these perfect cognates, we also have near-perfect cognates. These are words that have the same meaning in both English and Spanish, but instead of having the same spelling, they only look similar. Some examples are Spanish cognates that add an R or ear ending, such as adopt, adoptar, calm, calmar, control, controlar, limit, limitar, invert, invertir, and insist, insistir. We also have Spanish cognates that change tion to tion, such as action, acción, celebration, celebración, condition, condición, nation, nación, and fiction, ficción. And we also have Spanish cognates that add an O ending, such as academic, académico, alcoholic, alcohólico, domestic, doméstico, organic, orgánico, and panic, pánico. Here are some other general rules you can use to understand how English and Spanish cognates relate. The ending ity in English becomes idad in Spanish. For example, difficulty, dificultad. The ending os in English becomes oso in Spanish. Example, curious, curioso. The ending ans in English becomes ansia in Spanish. For example, ambulance, ambulancia. Now, this is excellent news for Spanish learners who already know English, as they don't have to spend countless hours learning new words because they probably already know many more words in Spanish than they believe. However, they must also be cautious, as there are some words which are very similar in both languages but mean entirely different things. These words are called false cognates or false friends. These false friends or amigos falsos deliberately lie in wait to trip you up on your language learning journey. They are words that are spelled the same or are similar but mean completely different things. For example, the false friend embarazada, which doesn't mean embarrassed, but pregnant. Other false friends include librería and library. The difference is that one of them is for profit, bookstore, and the other is more philanthropic, library. So librería is bookstore and biblioteca is library. So very different. Some other false friends are constipado and constipated. While they both indicate a lack of health, they refer to very different conditions. Not knowing the difference could be disastrous. Constipado means to have a cold, and to be constipated in Spanish is estreñido. Some other false friends are sensible and sensible. Both of these words are spelled exactly the same, but they mean completely different things. Being sensible is a good thing in English. It will mean sensato in Spanish. But being sensible in Spanish can sometimes backfire because this in English will mean sensitive. Okay? Some other false friends are la ropa and rope. We must be careful not to confuse these two words. The word ropa means clothes, and it is also etymologically connected to the English word robe. Now, if it's a robe, what you need though, then cuerda is the word you're looking for. So, la ropa, clothes. La cuerda, the rope. And last but not least, let's be careful with the word soportar. Because if you say something like, no te puedo soportar, you may hurt someone's feelings. Why? Because in Spanish, soportar doesn't mean to support someone. Instead, it means to stand or put up with someone or something. So if you want to support your friend, then you need to use the word apoyar, which means support. Because you say, lo siento, no te puedo apoyar, means I'm sorry, I can't support you. Whereas you say, lo siento, no te soporto means I'm sorry, I cannot stand you. Okay, so you don't want to hurt someone's feeling by saying the wrong thing, by saying, no te soporto, I cannot stand you. Okay, say, no te puedo apoyar, I cannot support you. Okay? So these were some examples of English-Spanish cognates that we can learn in order to improve our Spanish quickly. And we can even use these cognates when we are talking with our Spanish tutors online. And they will be able to help us pronounce them correctly and use them in the right way. And you will see that if you focus on learning them, you will really improve your Spanish drastically. Hey guys, thank you very much for listening to us today. If you really like this episode and want to get more exclusive content or monthly group coaching to improve your Spanish skills, you can go to our Patron and support us there. We will really appreciate it.